Hey everybody, this is Flamehawk, and we have a special guest on the show right now. It is from the new Fox in Space webtoon that is catching the internet by storm. Pretty impressive, actually.
Yeah, it's very impressive indeed. I'm the Gentleman Snark here, by the way, and we have here on the show to interview the voice of Slippy, correct?
Yes.
Please, could you state your full name here?
I'm Angel Escobalis Jr. I voice Slippy Toad for Fox in Space.
Now, first things first, we must ask you a very important question. Very important question. Like this is like life and death situation. Nintendo or Sony?
Me personally, I'm gonna have to go with Sony.
I can't say I blame you, but sheesh.
Yeah, Nintendo, they're good, but they make a few mistakes, and only putting out a few games sometimes. Just like they keep rewatching the same thing.
Yeah, but let's not harp on that.
But now onto the show. Tell us a little bit about Fox in Space.
Well, it sort of brings elements from the early Star Fox games, Star Fox for the original Super Nintendo system, the unreleased Star Fox 2, and the Star Fox Comets, and up to 64, with some bits pulled here and there from the later games. But other than that, it basically goes back to the roots of Star Fox.
Yeah, it definitely gives me back like some nostalgic feelings, like especially like going back like in the days of like playing the 64 and just having those old Star Fox games.
Quick question. How did you get involved in this project?
Well, for some time now, I've been following the artist, Matthew Gafford or Frederick Fox. I've been following him, I've been going to his live streams, and at the time he was working on a different animation, a personal project. And this series had been in several iterations throughout the years, and this latest iteration was, originally it was supposed to be a side thing while he worked on his main project, which is Zorostrella. And over time it just progressed into this full-time thing, and once he got the first Patreon account, he was able to completely dedicate his time to it, and it just became a full-on project. Now, at the time when it was, when he was working on the opening scene, somehow we got on the topic of voice actors, and I guess he voiced a particular gripe for finding a voice actor for Slippy because he didn't want him sounding like how he did in his previous iterations nor in the cartoons. And as we were talking, someone in the call we were in the Skype call at the time, I must have said something, and he said, "You, the one who's speaking." I said, "Me?" And he said, "There's your Slippy voice." And of course I'm getting all flustered like, no. But Matthew said, "Okay, I can see it." We had a little bit of an impromptu audition, and this was in early 2015. Then in April, he asked me if I was up for it. I said yes, and in mid-May, we did a recording session for my voices.
Nice. Quick question here. Who's the head of the project again?
Matthew Gafford or Frederick Fox.
So how long like did this first like episode take to like come to creation?
He started the storyboard and writing for it back in December of 2014, if I recall correctly. And the episode wasn't finished until only about like a few days ago. Like he uploaded the day after he finished it, as in finished drawing the final frame.
So, quick question here. If it took so long for that episode, do we what kind of time frame do you think we'd get with each episode here?
Well, we hope to get these episodes out much sooner because at the time he was like moving from place to place, and he was improving his skills as an animator and artist. And towards the end of the project, his workflow became much more efficient. He was getting frames done faster and faster, and we hope to get them out between 6 months to 12 months. This is a hope. Don't hold me to it, but this is what we hope we can achieve.
Is like every voice actor on there like a part of the online community?
Yeah. We're all like pretty good friends, and most of them are friends that he knew from beforehand. So that's where he found his voice actors.
Do you have any idea what the episode schedule is for this first season of or Fox in Space rather?
It's supposed to take place in the span of up to like the Nintendo 64 boss, where Fox fights Andross. That will be season 1, and we should have 6 episodes.
Oh, nice. So I know might be a little bit out here. I'm already asking this, but do you think there will be a potential of a season 2?
There's already talks of a season 2. He's had season 2 planned for a very long while.
Okay, that's some excitement there.
So if it's like part of the online community, like, do you just like voice like it on your laptop, or like how do you like go about like voicing the actual Slippy voice?
Well, when we did a recording session, he was in a Skype call, and I had my microphone, and he was listening to me, telling me what to do, and I was recording in another program, Audacity, and that's how we achieved voices.
You very mirror Slippy in that voice, though. I do congratulate you on that.
Thank you.
Do you mind doing a slight Slippy impersonation if you don't mind?
Fox, get this guy off me! Bogey to the left!
Okay, folks, well, you heard it here first.
In episode 1, you didn't really get too much screen time, but you got a good amount. But do you think you're going to get more, like, in the progressing, like, episodes?
I believe so. Slippy is, one of the main members of the Star Fox team, so obviously he plays an important role.
Are you guys surprised Nintendo hasn't really been fully like adamant on taking it down yet, or?
Yeah, because we know that Nintendo has been a bit infamous with taking down fan-made projects here. Yeah. So what's your take on that?
Well, the first Patreon that we had, it was taken down. We have a second Patreon. It's not for the series itself. It's to support Matthew and his endeavors, his art live streams and tutorials. But yeah, Nintendo is notorious for that. I'm kind of going with the hope for the best, expect the worst. We're hoping that Nintendo will kind of let us be, since it does fall under fair use and parody. We're not monetized off it in any way, so we hope that Nintendo will leave us alone. But I don't want to say we're expecting it to be taken down, but it's still that nagging thought in the back of our mind that it could happen.
What kind of reaction were you actually like expecting? Like, did this go like above and beyond the aspects of like what you were expecting, or like?
Yes, absolutely. We knew that at least I can't speak for the others, but I personally thought it would garner a few thousand, maybe a few tens of thousands, but I never thought it would break the 100,000 threshold. It was very good surprise, and to see all that overwhelming positive feedback.
Yeah, exactly. This thing has like gotten a way more likes than it only has 400 dislikes for some reason instead of like 28,000. That's a big
stepping stone.
Stepping stone, yeah. Now I saw some like the concept art for Crystal, Fox's love interest in this show. I'm not sure if that you know anything about that or not.
I have some bad news for Crystal fanboys and girls alike. That was an April Fool's joke. Crystal there's a very slim to none chance that she's going to appear in the series, and right now it's looking like Slim left town.
You hate to hear that happen, folks. You hate to hear that happen.
Exactly. Is there any other information you have on the series for like the upcoming episodes?
All I can tell you is to stick around and find out. Go to the live streams, follow us on social media. He's on live stream almost every single day, and if you have any questions, he's more than happy to answer them.
All right. And down in the description area, you'll find the live links and everything you need to know for continuing updates on this great fan-made project. So hopefully, Nintendo, stay away. Just let it all sink in and have it be a
masterpiece like it deserves.
Exactly. Especially when it's honoring one of your great series, Star Fox.
And with the recently released Star Fox Zero, this is some good publicity here.
Exactly.
So, once again, folks, the show, if you haven't heard, is called Fox in Space. So, yeah, feel free to check it out if you think it's a good show. We personally think it's also a good show. So, yeah, feel free to go check it out. And once again, our guest star here is
Angel Escobalis Jr.,
who also voiced Slippy on this wonderful show. So, yeah.
Until next time, I'm Flamehawk.
And I am the Gentleman Snark.
Stay classy.
See ya.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed that and are looking for more information on more and fun, exciting projects, both indie and mainstream, Remember to follow us on Twitter at MeetsWest. And also, if you want, give us a subscription and a like.
And also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter and all of our other social medias here. We work really hard to produce all this content for you folks. So a little bit of, a follow, a like, and all that kind of stuff isn't really too much to ask for here, folks.
But I thank you for listening, and like you, am a fan of the newest project of Fox in Space.
Yeah, but that's it for us, though.
Auf Wiedersehen.
See ya.